Following the explosive allegations against Representative Matt Gaetz for being under investigation for possible sex trafficking of a minor, the internet had a field day, including lawyers. So now, according to the report from the New York Times, Gaetz was caught up in a larger investigation into a political ally of his. Former Seminole County tax collector Joel Greenberg was indicted last summer on charges of sex trafficking a child and financially supporting people in exchange for sex. One of those people was an underage girl, the report explains. She was 17. Gaetz himself has been alleged to have had a relationship with a 17-year-old girl as well. Denies it and is calling this an attempt to extort and slander him and his family out of money from somebody that's allegedly inside the Department of Justice. Now, it seems like a pretty elaborate conspiracy to, get some money out of Matt Gaetz? That's super weird. Usually the simplest explanation tends to be the truth, but we're going to have to see, of course, when the facts come out, when more stuff comes out. But in the meantime, guy's getting roasted online. So first, let me read some responses from some lawyers. First person, Gabriel Maller, says in one tweet thread, Representative Gaetz has managed to make every defense counsel and every prosecutor in the land simultaneously mutter, "What the F are you doing?" Because he goes out and he's saying all this weird stuff about, I treated my ex-girlfriends very, very well. I flew them ever. I paid for plane tickets and everything and hotel rooms and all this wonderful stuff. Well, when one of your ex-girlfriends is alleged to have been an underage girl, that doesn't look good for you, obviously. Another person says, this Renato Mariotti says, question for Matt Gaetz, have you ever provided for underage women that you have dated? Yes, it seems to be an important question here. In response to Gaetz's tweet, by the way, I've definitely, in my single days, provided for women I've dated. I paid for flights, for hotel rooms. I've been, generous as a partner. I think someone is trying to make that look criminal when it's not. Well, again, to reiterate, it's criminal when the girl is underage. Richard Signorelli says, as a response to that, as a general proposition, many criminals are not that bright and often can't keep their mouth shut. Not smart. Ted Lieu also says, pretty sure the FBI and the Justice Department would have not have wanted Representative Matt Gaetz to disclose that his father was wearing a wire if Gaetz is actually even telling the truth. And that really is the question. Is he or is he not telling the truth? And with his record, especially considering how he has essentially been a troll, a live action, troll, trolling the left constantly. Not a good record. Not a good record of honesty. Okay. And there's more. As one person noted, Gaetz cast a lone no vote on a widely bipartisan human trafficking bill that passed unanimously through the U.S. Senate in September of 2017 before sailing through the House by a count of 418 to 1. The lone vote against a trafficking bill. That's a little sus there. Come on. Wow. Again, more people, okay? Another person says, I'm sorry I said that Matt Gaetz couldn't get any worse than 7 DUIs, sleeping with interns for points, being the sole no vote on a human sex trafficking bill, and threatening a witness, but clearly I was wrong. True. Allegedly, of course. Allegedly true. A couple more here. Joycelyn says, alleged sex trafficking, paying for a 17-year-old to cross state lines for sexual purposes could violate the Mann Act. True. And Parker Malloy adds, the most Florida man story of all. Indeed. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.